talk to you a little bit about first-time home buying, and we're about to go give you some tips, so come on.
You can follow us. We're here today to tackle one of the biggest questions that we get from first-time home buyers, and that is, how much house can I actually afford?
And we're not just going to talk about what the bank will approve you for, because that's often way more than you should spend. So we're going to dive into a couple of rules that you should keep in mind when you're purchasing your first home.
Yeah, let's start with the golden rule, which is the 28-36 rule. And you want to break that down for them and let them know what the 28-36 rule is?
Sure. So the 28% is for your housing payment. Now that's principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. That's what we call PITI. This shouldn't exceed 28% of your gross monthly income. The 36% is your total debt to income ratio, including credit cards, student loans, and car payments, plus everything else, all the little bills you have.
So let's do a real example. Let's say you make $60,000 a year, and that's $5,000 a month gross. 28% of that would be about $1,400 for housing. But here's what most people forget. That's $1,400 is not just your mortgage payment. So let's break it down.
Okay, so we're looking at principal and interest. That may be around $1,000. Your property taxes could run roughly $200, insurance $100, and then you have your PMI, which is your mortgage insurance if you put less than 20% down. So let's say that's $100.
So in this example, you're looking at about a $180,000 house with 10% down. But wait, there's more costs people forget about.
Yes, exactly. Maintenance and repairs. So you really need to budget 1 to 3% of your home's value annually. So for example, on a $200,000 house, that would be $2,000 to $6,000 per year, plus your utilities, which could be around $200 to $400 more than renting.
So I always tell our clients to consider your lifestyle. So
Yes.
What do you like to do? Do you like to travel? Do you have kids? Do you want to start a business? Don't let your house payment lock you down so that you can't fulfill your other dreams in life.
Yeah, and you don't want to be house poor. You want to be able to go out and eat and take the kids to the zoo and, go on a date night with your partner. So we try to tell our first-time home buyers to keep that in mind when we're looking at houses. And even though their budget says this, we always like to know, what do you feel comfortable with? How can we, find the house, the price that keeps you in a comfortable lifestyle?
Yeah, the last thing you want to be is house poor, what we call house poor. So here's a quick exercise for you. Take your monthly income, multiply it by 0.28, and then subtract the estimated taxes, the estimated insurance, and your PMI. And what's left is your principal and interest budget. So you can use a mortgage calculator to see what the house price gets you.
And those, you can find a mortgage calculator really anywhere online. You can just Google it and find one that it's easy to plug the numbers in and give you the totals.
That's right. So just remember, just because you qualify for more, that doesn't mean that you have to spend more.
That's right. This is just a tip. This is one of the tips we want to dive into for our first-time home buyers. We are going to be making more videos. We're going to talk about, in our next one, credit scores and how they affect your mortgage rate. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and then drop your questions in the comments. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, we'll be happy to tackle those. Until the next video, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.